Good morning. 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 You see this face, you hear this loudness, you know what that means, right? It is Saturday. It is 8 a.m. It is time for Solace. Okay, so here's my disclaimer. I'm going to be all over the place. Um, no particular reason, but I'm going to try to explain my reasoning of why I am going to be all over the place. All right. So, good morning. You know what I do. I say good morning until somebody say it back. You know it's Saturday. It's 8 a.m. You know what we do. So, I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do, and then we're going to keep it moving. So, but anyway, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's go, 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 let's go. Okay, see, I'm already all over the place because, all right, let me explain my day to everybody so y'all can just bear with me just a little bit longer. Just a little bit, not much, but a little bit longer. Good morning, Rufus. Good morning, Shaka. They're the only ones that be on time. They'll probably be early because you don't know cats know how to tell time. It's amazing to me. It's amazing to me. But they do. They be on time. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm telling you, I don't know what's going to happen on this platform today, but y'all better get in here because I'm on cloud 9,099,999,999. So, and I'm going to try to explain my day while I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Right? So, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So, let me just talk to you real quick while before I give my proper introduction. So, first of all, there's a difference between listening and hearing. Y'all do know that, right? So, hearing is just the faculties of your limbs. You know, your sight, your taste, hear, touch, all that, right? So you've been blessed to hear. But when you listen, you pay attention to it, right? You pay attention, you tuned in, you're focused. You know, you're zoned in, right? So I've been a Ty Tribbett fan since Ty Tribbett has came on the scene, right? I may be one of the few people that actually have one of his first recordings that never really got promoted. True story. It's in the room. But yesterday, now here's the got you. I forgot he was actually going to be in New York yesterday. Honest to God, I forgot. But I must have felt his presence or his spirit or something because I felt like Ty Tribbett yesterday. I wanted to hear Ty, and I was listening to his album, right? Now, I listened to it yesterday because I heard it. Of course I did. Don't get it twisted. Of course I did. Hey, Middleton. But yesterday I listened to it and I literally almost threw my back out yesterday because I paid attention to it. You understand what I'm saying? There's a difference when you pay attention to stuff, right? And when I tell you I had me such a good church time, I got on my co-workers' nerves. You hear me? I got on their nerves. I was the desk drummer and BGV, background vocals, all day yesterday. Got on their nerves. I got on their nerves. I did, and I don't care. But what the outcome of that was that it put me in. Hey, director, I still gotta talk to you. It put me in a weird place of expectation. Like, it's almost as if I can feel God moving, and in this movement, He's actually using me. It was just weird. Like, I really, really feel something is about to happen. Like, and it was weird, and I was like, oh, this is weird, right? And then my cousin, I posted it on Facebook, and I responded to a post on Facebook because somebody else was feeling that way, and he's a prophet, and he's 99.9999, and he felt it, and I was like, uh-oh. And then my cousin chimed in, and she was like, I feel it too, and I was like, uh-oh, right? So it's me and Todd Tribbett jamming. I mean, Zumba. Like, my chair was like, thank God for the weekend. And I just wore that chair out, wore that desk out, wore that keyboard out. I got work done. But I was listening to Get Up, right? Between Get Up and So Good, I actually posted So Good on my timeline. Now, I did listen to the whole album. I did, but I got stuck on So Good and Get Up. And like I said, there's a difference between hearing and listening, right? So I was listening, and in the song Get Up, he says, there's so much more for you than what you are used to. When I tell you that thing had me hopping and skipping all day. There's so much more than what you're used to. And I was like, all right, let's get it. Listening is a skill. And you have to be trained to listen. Because you're going to hear, when you listen, you're going to hear what other people don't hear. And these lyrics, because once I got past the beat and the horns, right? Because I'm a dancer. My family sings. I guess I was the black sheep or the outcast. I love to dance. They love to sing. I love to dance, but we all love to cook. All right, great. So after I got past the beat, because that Get Up will get you up. You understand? I was like, so if you see me wiggling while I'm doing our session today, it's because I'm still got time on the membrane, right? But there's so much more for you than what you're used to. When I tell you, I got free yesterday. I got free. So y'all pray me through today's session, because I'm all over the place, because that may just drop back in my spirit somewhere in this session, and it's a lot going. It's a lot. We are so close. If we just stay the course and stay faithful and be not weary in well doing. Oh, whew. Let me do my proper introduction, because that was just me talking while y'all come on. Thank you for being here. Good morning. I am your host, Cherise Stevenson, your life strategist, and welcome to Solace Saturday in my temporary studio of 1490, where we are live, and what you see is what you get, and what you hear is exactly what you heard, right? This is a platform of growth and encouragement, where we challenge you to make a choice to change for your bigger, better, greater, right? This platform was birthed through the third installment of my trilogy, Unnamed and Unwanted. I Know Who I Am, the process to positivity. It is not the only process, but it is a process towards positivity. And this is where we combat negativity with positivity. We have aspirations, which is your positive quotes, your inspirations, which are positive scriptures, and your affirmations is which we speak over ourselves, right? As it is a trilogy. So let me introduce my other two babies, right? This was the first baby, Unnamed and Unwanted. What am I here for, right? And my middle child, my problem child, Unnamed and Unwanted, the possibilities of me. Can you see this cover? This cover is like so dope. The possibilities of me, right? And it has leader, doctor, athlete, actor, teacher, and it's a puzzle piece. And The pieces are coming together to complete the puzzle, which is actually you. It's so dope. God gives me stuff amazing. This is all God given. This is all God's doing. Right? So if you don't have the book, get the books. You can contact me and purchase them. I have restocked, or you can go straight to Amazon. Either way, it's a blessing. I thank you in advance. I appreciate your support. And as you'll come on, as you'll watch the replay, tag, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Tag, like, share, comment, subscribe. Follow. There are pages that we have. Some big things are coming up and happening. I need y'all to follow. There is a Life of the Lotus page. Please follow. There's a Chit Chat with Cherise page. Please follow, along with the Solace Saturday page. Subscribe. What are we subscribing to? We are subscribing to YouTube, right? So if you missed the live and the replay won't replay, we can always be found on YouTube under my name, Cherise Stevenson, right? The website is www.cherisestevenson.me. You can go on there and follow and see what you missed. The merchandise page is there, Shop with Cherise. Right? It's so much going on. This is why y'all gotta not only just like the page, but you got to follow the pages, because it's a lot going on. I have a podcast once a month, Chit Chat with Cherise. That's the first of every month. Next month, there will be a part 2 on dating in 2023. We did it, and it was funny to me. I thought it was going to be something, and it went another way, and the people really had comments and questions, and now they want to be a part of the panel. So it went from a platform to a panel on dating, and I don't know what's going to happen, but y'all tune in. Y'all tune in for the podcast Chit Chat with Cherise. It's the first of every month. So whatever day the first falls on, that is when Chit Chat with Cherise will be live. I think the first in May is Sunday. I think it's a Sunday. But that's where we are. I have the first 2, I'm going to be in the third online when we meet. Yes, ma'am. Yes, I promise I would do that for you. So sorry, y'all. I was talking to my director. She's gonna always be my director. So that's just where we are. Even though she's retired and wonderfully enjoying her retired life, I miss her and I need her. So we have to meet because I got some things to tell you, director. Right? So birthday shout outs. I feel like I'm missing somebody in birthdays. I don't know why. Birthday shout outs. My brother's birthday was the 17th, and I purposely didn't mention it last week because I didn't know how I was gonna feel about it. I still I'm not gonna do that. I was quiet. I fought really hard not to go into a level of sadness. It's just a void that can't be filled at the moment, which is probably why I'm anxious for a puppy. But anyway, but it was my brother's birthday, so happy birthday, Skeeter. That's his name, Skeeter. Can you see that? Yeah. He was everything to me, and that's just where I'm at with it. So, yeah, it was Grammy's birthday, Doc's not Doc, Titi, grandmother, that Grammy. Yeah, and it's probably why I was so solemn. I was just quiet. I was just quiet. That's probably why Ty Tribbett got me bouncing all over the place because of backed up energy. Because, I feel like I'm missing somebody, but I can't put my finger on it as far as birthdays. But if you have a birthday this week, last week, happy birthday. I'm sorry if I can't recall it at the moment. God, I feel like I'm missing somebody. But there was an announcement. I found out after the fact, so it's not my fault. My sister Rhonda, hey Tay, her son Tyrone, he's been on a honors roll, the principal's roll. He's been inducted to the Honor Society. I believe scholarships are on the way. Colleges are seeking him. So this is his senior year. He's about to be shipped out to the college of his choice, which we don't know yet. I can't wait for them to make that announcement. But he did it again. He stayed on the Honor Society. I hope I'm not saying it wrong because I want to give him his proper due, but I think it's the Honor Society that he just graduated top notch. And so we wanted to celebrate my nephew Tyrone. Keep doing big things, great things. Get the scholarships, get the knowledge, get it all. Get it all, Black man, because that's who he's becoming. He's becoming a wonderful young Black man. Nothing against music, nothing against, sports, but your mind is your most powerful weapon. Get your mind together. Get your mind right. Go be creative. Go create a cure. Go do it. Do it all. Do it all. I celebrate you. Right? I was hoping to have a major announcement for myself, but I want to do things in order. So sorry, guys. You got to wait till next week. I'm sorry. I'm dying to tell y'all, but I'm waiting on my bishop. And so we're supposed to have a meeting. I'm not getting married, so calm down. But it's an announcement nevertheless. And we're doing a meeting tomorrow. I thought he was going to do it today, but he got stuff to do today. So we got to do the meeting tomorrow, which means I got to tell y'all next week. But don't worry. It's going to be worth the wait because I'm going to need y'all to help me through it. All right? So I think I've covered everything. Oh, we're praying. We're still praying. We're always praying, even if I don't mention it. We're still praying for my nanny who's doing well. We're still praying for Vanessa. We're still praying for Ebony, praying for me. Pray for Erica Parker, who's a part of my staff as well. And you know what? I want to give special shout out and hugs and kisses to my girlfriend, Marsha Hosley, who lost her mom. Yeah. I can't, and this is going to sound weird, but you're going to hear more about me and my breakthrough of this kind of thing. I really don't know how to mourn a mom because I didn't have that kind of relationship. Because mourning and grief comes from a place of love. I stand by it. That's how I feel. But I feel for my friends who had a relationship with their mom. I understand their grief and their loss and the void and their tears. I ain't have no tears. But neither of my mothers died. The one who birthed me or the one who raised me. Wasn't there. Wasn't nothing developed. Wasn't nothing created. But we'll deal with that next month. But I want to shout out Marsha Hosley. I love you. I got you. I'm here for you. And we also want to keep one of my favorite actors, Jamie Foxx, in prayer. His health kind of took a turn. I think they found him collapsed or something. His daughter, Corinne, who I love, she's such a sweetheart. It was sad that he had an aneurysm and a stroke, and then they took that out the media. They just keep saying a medical condition. But it got leaked. So allegedly, that's what happened, because we don't want to get canceled. Solid Saturday need to be on. So allegedly, that's what was said, and then it was pulled out of the media. But nevertheless, we want to hold him up in prayer. I'm hearing that he's doing better. He's alert now, and he's awoke, so we thank God for that. But we are going to continue to keep him in prayer. All right, so let's get into what we're here for. Like I said, I don't know, because I got Todd Tribbett. I got Get Up in this ear, and I got So Good in this ear. That's So Good in this ear had me looking back. It takes me old school. Like, as I look back over my life. Whew. Let's get into the book. We start off with I gotta stay focused, because that Todd Tribbett took me. I had to come home and take naproxen yesterday, because my back was like this. Boom, 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 boom. And I felt the inflammation starting. And I was like, girl, calm down. Pop a pill for you have spasms. But I just feel, and that's the title of his album, right? All Things New. I just felt a newness. I felt more alert. I felt more connected to God. Like, I'm telling you, I can feel him working it out. And, whew. Let's get to the book. Let's go to our I don't even know where we're supposed to be. We're supposed to be, y'all, aspirations, right? Let me put it up. Because let me be a host. I can't be who I really am right now. I got to be a host, because I got parquet floors, and I can't allow myself to think, because I did it yesterday, and I drove my coworkers crazy. So we are in week 19, y'all. Week 19, and our aspiration is scrolling across our screen. I'm going to read it as you are reading it with me. And it says, you are unique with unique talents for unique purpose. What you desire is what you attract to yourself. You are unique with unique talents for a unique purpose. What you desire is what you attract to yourself. Okay, I forgot this was the affirmation. I told you I wrote the book, but I don't remember what's in the book. I would have talked so long that I remembered this was the aspiration, because it's a twofold for me. But I just had to explain my energy. So thank you for bearing with me. Unique, right? On your screen, I think the word unique is capitalized, right? Yep, I was waiting for it to scroll. There it is. It's unique, right? You are unique with unique talents for unique purpose. What does that mean? That means God has chosen you. He's appointed you. He has anointed you not to only be you, but do what only you can do. There's some things that I can do that somebody else can't do. There's some things that they can do that I most definitely can't do, and probably don't want to, because it ain't designed for me. And that's just being fair, and that's just being respectful. Hey, Berta. Oh, Berta, can you put the Shop with Cherise in the chat again, please? Thank you, babe. Right? It's for you. It's for you. And it's not like, we have to know how. We have to learn how to compliment one another. Because if you learn how to compliment and support one another, that's just male and female. The shop. Then there won't be so much jealousy. It won't be so much of one people being envious. So somebody could come on and be like, girl, I like your head wrap, or I like your earrings, right? I'm going to tell you, right? Now, you may not be as cute as me, but if you like I'ma help you, right? There's I don't know. I don't understand. We are all unique individuals, right? We all clean house. I pray that we all clean our house, but you may not clean like I clean. I may not clean like you clean. My cousin Tay is on here. Oh, my auntie Linda is on here. I mean, not auntie Linda, Ma Linda. I have a Ma Linda and an auntie Linda. Ma Linda is on. Cooks, you hear me? Ma Linda and that side of my family, the Pensils and the Waddingtons, they still make biscuits from scratch. I mean, with the rolling pin, with the flour scatter, and you make the dough with the baking powder and the flour and the stuff and the things, and you mix it all in and you roll it out with the rolling pin, and then you get your glass or your cutter and you cut it, and then you put it in the pan and you yeah. Mom Linda and the crew, they still do that. Me, I'm going to the store to get some Hawaiian rolls. Because she's unique. That's a gift. She's unique in that. I'm not unique in that. I'm unique in going to go get some King Hawaiian rolls at the supermarket. That's what I'm unique at. I can make some cornbread, but I can't make biscuits. You know, and I'm saying all of that. Second part, you have to learn to accept. True. I like that, director. I like that. Now here's the flip side. Why are we not able to accept compliments? That's a good point. Sometimes it's hard for me to accept compliments from the negativity I was raised in. I know that's for me. But yeah, it goes both ways, right? So and just because you're unique doesn't mean that you have to be so boastful and so arrogant about it. Theti's on here, right? Theti has a youth program, and this is still the month of April. You can still put your business tags in the chat. Theti has a youth program. It's her baby. It's her heart, and I'm forever grateful that she trusted me with her program. And I had the step team, and I had the girls and a few guys, but I had them, and the way she disciplined and the way I discipline, totally different. I had parents coming up to me going, "What did you do to my kid? They in the room studying. What do you do to my kid?" Where they may not listen. They wasn't listening to their parents, but they would listen to me. Let me get to these comments. Some people was torn down some of the comments here. Well, absolutely. I can be transparent, right? It's my platform, right? I trust maybe 7 people in my whole entire life. Maybe 7. That's just giving leadway to some. I respect you. No one has 100% of my trust. Maybe 3 people. My bishop, my first lady, Nanny. Oh, that's the 3. Okay. 100% trust. If they say, "Girl, don't wear that dress no more," the dress goes in the trash. If they tell me I look nice, then we get the dress bronzed. You understand what I'm saying? Torn down. And so I have to build up. I have to understand that it's a compliment with no hidden motives. And I'm doing better. I'm doing much, much, much better. But I still have a long way to go. You are absolutely right, Tay. You are absolutely right with that. You are. Good morning, Rick. In addition, some people aren't genuine, and we find out after the fact, which creates the fear of doing and or receiving. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Yeah. 50% is my mother, and 50% is because I tried, and people just used me. They saw my heart. They saw my commitment. They saw my genuineness, if I can say it like that. And they played me for a fool. They played me for a punk. They played me as soft. And they used me. But I serve a God who judges the heart. And I'm not saying, I'm not bragging, I'm not boasting, but I am going to tell you, the same people that used me, God is now using me to help them again, because now they need help. We would never be reconnected. We would never, I do a lot of stuff behind the scenes. They don't even know it's me, because I have a heart, and my heart is real. My heart is genuine. But you don't call me, don't text me. No, we can't go to brunch. No, we can't. No, because I will never trust you. Trust me when I say this is being recorded. Are all the boxes on? Yep. I will never trust you again. But I can't, my heart won't let me watch you go down. But I've watched. God has allowed me to watch their failures. God has allowed me to see them go all the way down to ground zero. And I don't be like, that's what you get for what you did to me. I be like, God, your vengeance is real. That's what I say. I make sure God is a part of that. God, your vengeance is real. A young lady did something to me on a Monday. I found out about it on a Monday. She lost her job on a Friday, and that was 5 years ago. She hasn't had a job since. I'm just saying, the vengeance of the Lord is real. Real. But that is such a good point. But you have to also tap into your uniqueness. Even identical twins, there's a difference in something that they do. You are unique. We have to remember that we are wonderfully and fearfully made. And you have been designed, you have been kept for a purpose. You have a talent and you have a purpose. That's what it says. It's going across your screen. You have a unique talent for a unique purpose. Oh, Rick is on here, right? Rick is an entrepreneur. He has his own barbershop, right? He has his own barbershop. I dibble and dabble in here, but I'm that's not my talent. I just know how to do what I do. I just know how to keep it going. You understand what I'm saying? But that's his talent. That is his gift. That is his purpose, to keep us looking good. Hello? He's unique. That's unique. There's some things that he do with a clipper that somebody else can't do. Hey, Raymond. There's just, like, I did not know how influential I am, or I have become. Or maybe I always was and didn't know it, because, again, I've been beaten down so bad verbally but I've always had a group of people with me, always had somebody connected to me, always, and it's always young people. It's always been young people. So maybe that's my uniqueness. Maybe I know how to pivot, because I ain't never trying to be your friend. I'm going to always be that auntie mommy. I'm going to help you get yourself together. And then, and then we can have moments. But get your life together. Berta, when he does it, he does it. I had to learn that some people. Wait, we may not even get to the rest of this lesson. I had to learn that some people calling is to do discord, malice, to help bring out whatever in us. So we have a guest speaker on Solace Saturday today by the name of Rick Faison. Sir, let me tell you, and that's how you know what you need to grow in, and what you need to be healed from and delivered from, because them people ain't going nowhere. Some of them are assigned to you for you to become a better you. Let me tell you. Some people are assigned to you to help bring out a better you. I got you. See, he's watching Solace and got and doing clippers and got clippers. He's working. Let me tell you. And if you still get riled up, if you still feel like, oh, I could punch you in the face right now, you need more work, boo. Ooh. If I see them crossing the street, I'm running the red light just to run them over. You need help, boo. Oh, yeah, that's my co-worker, but she had me written up. I ain't helping her with no more work. You still need work, boo. And that's the purpose of these people. These people are assigned to us. And when we learn that, growth has taken place. Because you understand, what they're doing may be hurtful, but the outcome is helpful for us, because God has us in mind for bigger, better, greater. But if he don't have these people assigned to us, right, and we miss it, we're not going to get the abundance that's in store for us. We're not. I'm missing these comments. Let me scroll down. Okay. Okay, so let's deal with this. Right? So I was a better me, then I met someone who brought out the worst in me. Okay, so what is stopping you from going back to being a better you? That person who brought out the worst in you lets me know and should let you know that you wasn't as much better as you thought you were. So there's still some work to do. There's still some cleansing that needs to be done. There's still some meditation that needs to be done. There's still some praying that needs to be done. So we ask God, show me. I don't like when I'm that person. Because that's what I had to say about me. God, I don't like when I'm angry. Because I literally go from 0 to prison. Not 0 to 100. I go from 0 to prison. I ain't got time for that. I like the color orange, but I don't want to wear it every day. So, God, what is it in me that you're trying to get out? That's what we do. So, Raymond, how do you get back to being better? Let's work on that. You can't focus on the person. You can't focus on the person because, like I said, people are literally assigned to you to bring about a better you. So were you really that much better? Because apparently if somebody can still bring out the worst in you, there's some work to be done. There's much work to be done. And that's a good thing, because now you know, okay, so when I see so-and-so, I get riled up. That's something you got to work on. When somebody say X, Y, and Z, that triggers something in me. That's something you got to work on to be a better you. It's not a bad thing. I'm not going to say people are bipolar. I'm going to say people are doing what they are assigned to do. I'm on this platform. Next year, make 2 years. And we're going to party, y'all. There are people who God himself has assigned to me to help this platform be bigger, better, greater. Help me be bigger, better, greater. People are assigned. I'm assigned to this platform to help you, to help us, because I'm in this too, to be bigger, better, greater. So, look at there. Count it all joy. So, Raymond, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Go check yourself. Ask yourself, why did that piss me off? I thought I was over that. What is it that I need? What is it do I need to let go? Because sometimes we hold on to what was done for so long that we miss the point And the point is, it's time to let it go. Maybe I just need to let that go. Because that's not, I can't afford high blood pressure. I can't afford stress. I can't afford depression. I can't afford oppression. I can't afford that. So that's how we deal with that. Thank you, Rick, for pointing that out. Thank you, Raymond, for just being very transparent. I tell you, my male audience be on it, y'all. Y'all, whew, I love them. Yeah, I need to be delivered majorly in the area because there's a couple of people even now that I see here. I understand, Berta. I appreciate your truth. I see your truth. Yes, Raymond. I think God sent me to the person to build and make the right. Yeah, that could be it too. Absolutely. It goes both. Healing goes both ways. Healing goes both ways. My book, this first book, this one, and I'm going to try to move on, y'all, but for some reason we're stuck right here. Y'all don't mind, do you? This book, that first book, it talks about the dysfunctional relationship that I have with my mother. One woman birthed me and didn't want me, and so somebody else raised me, and she didn't want me for being jealous, right? And I hated Mother's Day. Still not fond of it, but the hatred was real, and I hated these women. One died in 1998, the other one died in 2001. And I hated them. I hated these women because I couldn't understand why they didn't want me, why they didn't love me, why do you mistreat me so bad? I hated it. Hated them. Hate my truth. My healing started when I wrote this book. Didn't know it then, but God, I told you, God judges the heart, right? God judges the heart. God didn't like what my heart was looking like. So he led me to write this book. This wasn't my choice. This wasn't my choice to become an author. It wasn't until I completed the book that I realized God had me to write the book to begin my healing process. One died in 1998. The other one died in 2000. No, I'm sorry. One died in 1995. The other one died in 1998. I'm sorry, y'all. My daddy died in 2001. One died in 1995. One died in 1998. I published this book in 2017. Y'all do the math, because that's how long I was walking around with all that hatred in my heart. But I didn't like me, though. I didn't like how I was feeling. When I say hated Mother's Day, hated, because I couldn't understand. So now I wrote this book. I didn't know why God had me writing it. Wrote it, finished it, didn't understand that it wasn't for you guys to read, but it was for me to heal. And that was helping me help us heal together. So yes, Raymond, it can go both ways. It definitely can go both ways. Melinda, I am learning to see that I'm a... Yes. I am learning to see that I must seek God and ask, is it okay to help that person guard your gift and you won't feel abused? I'm hearing and healing. Yes, Melinda. You know what? Because I see where this is going. Is it okay, y'all, if I just gave you the scripture and we'll close out with the affirmation? Because I feel like we're going to be here for a while, right? Okay, so y'all forgive me? Okay, so the scripture is John 16:33. John 16:33. And we're going to close out with the affirmation, right? But your inspiration, your scripture is John 16:33. Bertie, can you put that in the chat so that people can see it? John 16:33. That's the scripture, because I already see we stuck right here. We stuck. And you know what, Melinda, you're leading me into what the next part of this aspiration is saying, right? What you desire is what you attract to yourself. What you desire is what you attract to yourself. So here we go. We opening up a whole bunch of cans today, right? Women, stop saying all men are dogs. Men, stop saying all women are trashy. If that's what you're attracting on a regular basis, we need to check ourselves. Can I be transparent? I guess this is the day of transparency. I kept connecting to broken men and then was blaming them until God had me to write this book. And then I realized it ain't them, it's me. I'm the broken one. So a broken person is going to attract a broken person. Listen, it's a hard truth, and people love to push blame and blame somebody else. But this is Solace Saturday. We deal with us first, right? This is a moment where we use as a mirror not to look at ourselves, but to look within ourselves. It was me. Come on. Can I be transparent? So I was like, oh, I can help him. I can love him. I can fix him. I can do this. I can give him what he wants. And then he'll like me and he'll want to be with me. No. Fix you first. Fix you first. Fix you first. You attract what you desire is what you attract to yourself. Thank you for the witness, Rick. Thank you. He said, witness, it was me. And that's coming from a man. I like when my men participate. Will my separation from them be their downfall? Was either thing keeping them? What is better, their crushing or mine? Whoo! Wait, Tay, I'm sorry. I overlooked that. From them be their downfall. Ma Linda said we have to heal and hear, which is so good. You have to make sure that the person that you are connected to, you're supposed to be connected to them. Otherwise, you may slip up and become an enabler, right? Will my separation from them be their downfall? That's between you and God. God is going to let you know. Trust me. Was I the thing keeping them? What is better, their crushing or mine? You would be blessed for your obedience. You know what, Tay? Let me say it this way. Once we understand and accept that everybody don't want help, no, everybody don't want to be healed. Everybody, they want the attention. They want the attention. So you learn people and you watch patterns, and then you govern yourself accordingly. You learn people because you get to know people. Oh, you like this, you like that. You want to do that. Oh, that's cool. Okay, we did that. But then you watch patterns, and then you govern yourself accordingly. And I think I said this before. People will come to me. I was with a guy, and we had heart-to-heart conversations because he trusted me. I was a safe space, which is cool. But that's what I'm here for, right? And you would ask me to pray. He would ask me to pray for him, and I would pray because I believed in his growth. I believed I heard his heart, and I believed that he wanted to do better. But then you would go on and do exactly what you're asking me to pray about. So I felt like I was becoming an enabler. And I told him, I said, I'm not going to keep praying for something that you are willingly going against. That's draining. That's draining. So you have to learn people and then watch their patterns. And then you govern yourself accordingly. You go to God, I'm telling you, you go to God and be like, God, I've done A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Is this my assignment? Am I done? Can you release me? If I'm not done, then I stick with it. But if look, because I'm tired. And I promise you, God will release you. And you will know that it is a godly release because you won't feel bad about it. Soul ties are different from assignments. Assignments are God-given. I think soul ties are a little bit more intimate. I think soul ties is a little bit more intimate because like Adam and Eve, and they say that Adam knew Eve and Abraham knew Sarah and everybody knew. That knew in the Bible when they talk about they knew each other is intimacy. It's sex. We're all adults. And when you get to know somebody on that level, you got to pray twice as hard. Twice as hard. Because now you have that's why, this is why they say don't have sex before marriage. Because there's another level of emotions that are being released in those moments. And it's in your system, believe it or not, it goes deep. It goes deep. And if you ain't really ready to deal with those levels of emotions that are brought about through intimacy, don't do it. So you will have to figure out whether or not it's a soul tie or an assignment. Sometimes it could be 2 in 1. It's a possibility. But most assignments are God-given because God will have you doing something that ain't no way in Blue's Clues, heaven or hell that you would yourself do. Ain't no way. I'm not doing that. God, you're going to have to burn a bush, burn Central Park, do something. Because I'm not doing that. But then it won't let you go. And then you find yourself doing it. I'm a witness to it. A young lady was in trouble with her job, treated me like trash, puree trash. And I knew I had the information to help her get what she needed because I just went through the process for myself, right? So, and I was like, poor thing. Wish I could help her, but I can't. Wish I could help her, but I'm not. Solace said it with Cherise Stevenson, a life strategist, right? I'm transparency all day. And I was like, well, good luck with that, sis. Because somebody done told you wrong. And I knew I had the I have it. It's in my phone. I knew I had the information to help this young lady. And I went to bed, woke up, and it was at the forefront of my mind. I was like, really, God? I have to give her the information to help her after what she's done to me. Really? And I did it. What you don't want to do is be in trouble with God. That right there? Oh, okay. The scripture says the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. Here, I waited too long to be given to get what I got. I ain't trying to be. That's when you know what it's assignment. It's an assignment when you don't want to do it. That's how I feel. That's just Cherise 101. And when it keeps coming up and keeps coming up and keeps coming up, I'm like, all right, God, all right. And when I tell you I have been better and I have been blessed for doing it, okay, great. You will reap your reward when you be obedient to God. It's a done deal. So so that's something, Tay, that I hope my experiences have shed some light on some stuff. But that's where you have to learn people, watch their patterns, govern yourself accordingly, and pray. God will show you. He's going to show you. He's going to confirm it. And yeah, let me know how that works out. Tay. It is I didn't even know we was gonna go that route today. Did y'all get your scripture? It's John 16:33. You know what? I'm gonna put it up real quick. All right. I'm not gonna cheat y'all. I'm gonna put it up real quick. Right? And we're gonna read it. It says, "These things I have spoken unto you that ye might have." Oh, look at that. That ye might have peace. We just did all of that so you might have peace. We're not gonna get stuck there because I got 4 minutes and y'all gotta get y'all affirmation for the day, right? But that's the scripture. We went through all of that just so you can have peace. I love the way God set this book up. I tell you, I this is not, if I write it like this, then they gonna get excited about this and they gonna like how I wrote it. No, I didn't write this. Well, I wrote it, but this is not my strategy. This is not my organization. I don't, there's nothing in front of me but books. I don't plan out what I'm going to say. I get fed like y'all get fed on Saturday mornings at 8 a.m. So everything that's being said and done comes straight from the heart. And with that being said, here go our affirmation for the week. Blank is not allowed in my life. I told you, we're cleaning house. We're doing away with negativity with positivity, right? Blank is not allowed in my life. Blank is not allowed in my life. The blank is where you fill it in. And if you had the book, you would see that's how it's written, right? Blank is not allowed in my life. And then you would fill it in. You would fill it in, right? What is not allowed in your life? Let's go in the comments. Thank you, my Linda. Blank is not allowed in my life. And it should say not in my life anymore. Because it can come, but it can't stay. Because we're part of this world, right? So stuff is going to happen. We are part of this life. But it can't stay. It can't dwell. We can't hold on to it. You got to let it go, right? Negative energy is not allowed in my life. Yeah, that got to go. And you don't need sage and you don't need crystals to get rid of negative energy. Just go. Get out. Get some Ponsol and some Fabuloso, clean your house and be good. Negative energy has got to go. Disrespect has got to go. Disrespect is not allowed in my life. Not allowed. Toxic people. Because I said earlier that some people are assigned to you. So this is how you would know somebody's actually toxic. And this is just Cherise 101. This is what I've learned about me. All right. So don't go Googling. Don't go to the scriptures. Don't go to what's that thing? The encyclopedia that starts with a W that I can't say. Don't be researching. This is just Cherise 101 straight from the heart. I feel like toxic people are people who are just mean you no good. If they're not bringing about a change in your life for your betterment, for your bigger, better, greater, then that's toxic. But if you saying something to me and it hit a nerve and I twitch or I cringe or something rises up in me, then you're assigned to me. Because that means that I got to work on me. So the next time you come at me like that, I'm a better person. It ain't going to affect me that way. But there are some people who are just straight toxic, and that's who they are. They're just nasty. Having separation anxiety. Come on. I love it. Separation anxiety is not allowed in my, just leave. Go. Just go. God, take it away. I'm done. Remember I told you, put your hands up, we surrender? You can have that, God. You can have that separation anxiety. You can have all that toxicity. You can have all that negative energy. God, all I want is you and the things that are pleasing in your sight. Everything that's pure, everything that's pleasing. That's what I want. If I got to take the bad with the good, then the bad is working for my good. Come on here. That's where we at. That's where we at. If I got to take the bad with the good, then I know the bad is working for my good. That was very preachy. Whew! I feel... Come on. Y'all remember Isaiah 40 and 31 last week, right? We shall not be weary. We shall not faint. Because we got to get rid of this stuff. You got to get rid of it. Just go. I'm tired. When you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, God is like, oh, you ready? Let's go. Let's get it. Right? That's where we at. That is where we at. Blank is not allowed in my life. It's not. And there are some things that we allow. We allow it. If I understand that you're a liar and you're a thief, why am I going to be your friend? And you ain't got to steal money or items or material. You can steal my peace. You can steal my joy. You can steal my... Come on. You can steal my consciousness way of thinking. You can steal my energy. No, you got to go. We're not having that in our life. We are not allowing that. You learn people, you watch their patterns, and you govern yourself accordingly. I've disconnected from so many people that have nothing nice to say at all about nobody. Nobody? There's a group of people that I was friends with, and we're closing because it's already after 9. There's a group of people that I was connected to. They hang out with each other. They talk about each other and everybody else. I remove myself. I can't do that. First of all, I'm too old for that. But that's not who I am. That's not who I am. I allowed them in my house once. They ain't never been back. Go ask them. You can't bring that here. You can't bring that in my sanctuary. My home is my sanctuary. That's not who I am. You can't bring that negativity in my life. I will not allow it. There are some things that we are in control of. They can't come back here. You can't. They cannot. And they haven't. You understand what I'm saying to you? Oh my goodness. I pray that this was good. We are over our time. We might have to come back and visit this next week. I don't know. Goodness. And I'll have a major announcement for you guys next week. So listen, again, YouTube, if y'all need to listen to this again, listen to it again. It's on YouTube. This is why I was so focused on getting it on YouTube, because YouTube don't ever die. You know, it don't die. So, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for listening. Next month is 2-year anniversary month. 2-year anniversary of Solace Saturday. We're going to celebrate a huge Mother's Day platform for the whole month of May. It's going to absolutely phenomenal. My first lady is on there. My bishop's mom, my nanny is on there. And my good friend, Cherise Stevenson is on there. Y'all was with me last year when Cherise Stevenson spoke. You'll know we're going to be blessed. Oh, okay, director. Cool. We'll celebrate you too. Right? So y'all tune in. Until next time, you guys stay safe and stay encouraged. Okay? Bye.